So, crazy things happened from the point from when I stopped the recording till now. All right, let me explain. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video was kind of a little bit spontaneous because I got a PR package in the mail today and I thought I want to review this. It's the new PhotoReady Candid line from Revlon. So they have a foundation, they sent a concealer, and they even have a powder. So I'm really curious to know how exactly this works. I want to kind of tell you guys a little bit about this foundation. This is the little pamphlet they sent to me. Look at all the shades. An incredible shade range by this wheel of shades, I guess. They only sent me the ones that would match me, so I haven't seen the rest of them in person. There are 31 shades of the PhotoReady Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation, which will retail for $10.99. There are 17 shades of the PhotoReady Candid Antioxidant Concealer for $9.99. And then there are 3 shades of powder? Oh my gosh, no way. So I have the shade 001, and this is the anti-pollutant setting powder. And I'm just gonna kind of read some of the things on here. They formulated this line to protect skin by adding antioxidant, anti-pollutant, and anti-blue light ingredients. They took out ingredients like parabens, phthalates, I never know how to say that, artificial fragrances, artificial dyes, and oils. It's creamy, moisturizing, and buildable to give you an impeccable finish. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm excited to try this. They also sent a little fun brush, and it says Revlon Sneak Peek Brush Collection coming in 2019. You heard it here, folks. There's a brush collection coming out in 2019, and they sent this brush with it. So I think I'm gonna try it out. Why not? We should, right? Ooh, wow. Okay, so this is the buffing brush from Revlon to be released later. Well, let's try it out. I'm all bundled up today, y'all. It's getting cold where I live. I want to use a primer. I'm just not sure which one. You know what? Maybe I'll just prime with primer water. I'm just going to spray this all over the skin first. That way it's not like an actual primer, but it kind of preps the skin a little bit. So they sent me 3 shades of the foundation. They sent me 120 Buff, 130 Ivory, and 150 Creme Brulee. One of these has got to match me. Let's talk about the packaging. Oh my gosh, I didn't even show you the bottle. Look at this. Okay, can we talk about how we can appreciate the plastic tube at the top? And you have a pump. Yes, Revlon. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for this. I absolutely love it. All right, this is 150. And I feel like that's going to be an awesome match for me. So we're just gonna go with this one. I'm gonna do 1 pump. Let's do 1 pump first, just to kind of see how far this goes. You guys know that I usually do both a brush and a sponge. I know a lot of people in their foundation reviews will do a brush on one side and a sponge on the other. I used to do that, and now I'm realizing, Allie, you do your foundation the same with a brush and a sponge every time you apply it, so we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna take the brush they sent to me and start to just blend this out all over the skin. I don't know if they said a specific coverage for this. Maybe it's buildable. I'm not sure if it's like a light coverage or what. Right now it seems to be a more light to medium coverage, but maybe we can build it up to a full coverage. So this is actually not quite 1 pump. I still have quite a bit on the back of my hand. So we're gonna keep layering this and building it up because I like a good full coverage base. This brush is really nice. I actually really like it. It's so soft. The foundation has a little bit of a scent to it. In fact, it smells very similar to the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which is a foundation I love and a scent that I don't love as much. It's not that strong. Hopefully it doesn't last too long on the skin. Well, that's what we've got so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of the foundation on the back of my hand with the sponge because we do have a little bit more. And I wanna see how this looks going over everything with a little bit more foundation. So far, I'm feeling like this foundation is very natural looking. I mean, I added a full pump to the skin, and it just kind of looks like my skin, but better. There's still some blemishes showing through, but I like the overall coverage on the rest of the face. So I think I'm just gonna kind of spot conceal the areas that I want more because I like how this looks. Like in the cheek area over here, I like how that looks. I like the forehead. So let's open up the PhotoReady Candid Concealer. I'm a little nervous that this concealer is gonna be dark. It looks pretty dark in the tube. This is the shade Light. I wish they would have sent me Fair. So it could be kind of funny looking. But you just twist off the cap and let's see what the applicator looks like. Wow, that is a very unique applicator. So interesting. All right, well, let's see how this looks. It seems like a little bit of a yellowy concealer, which is not a bad thing necessarily. Such a unique applicator. It's very fat. Okay, let's blend this out under the eyes and see how it looks. I'm going to use my sponge for this. It feels kind of tacky, but as I'm blending it out, oh my gosh. It actually looks really nice. Somehow it doesn't look like makeup, but clearly it covered up everything. What? Fun fact, the Revlon PhotoReady Foundation used to be my favorite. And then I feel like the formula changed a couple years ago. I could be wrong, but I tried it again and I did not like it as much as I used to. All right, we're gonna add some coverage over the blemishes. I know this is kind of a weird color for my blemishes, but we're just kind of going with it. I'm gonna add some to the center of the face as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with a sponge. Blends out really nicely, actually. I'm gonna layer a little more concealer just on certain areas. All right, so I'm gonna kind of get closer to the camera so you can see how this is looking. I feel like it just looks like my skin, but better. Somehow there's a really nice smooth kind of finish. It does not look cakey to me at all. It looks very smooth. And I like it because it doesn't give a ton of coverage. There's obviously coverage there. My skin looks better than it did, but it leaves enough of your skin showing that it almost looks like my skin. Okay, well, let's try the PhotoReady Candid Anti-Pollutant Setting Powder. Okay. Oh, I was trying to peel it off. Look, there's a stopper, so you can open it up. That's really great. All right, I'm just gonna take my brush and dip it into this powder. I'm gonna tap off the extra, and I'm going to press it underneath the eye area. It's extremely finely milled and feels very smooth on the face. Kind of has a funny smell. Oh, I got some in my mouth. So my face feels extremely set. Doesn't feel dry or anything, but it feels very smooth and powdery. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys a little bit closer up. What do you think? I feel like so far it looks pretty nice. As of right now, I can see how it could be more of an everyday foundation for me, not like a super glam one, unless it wears for a long time, who knows. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll come back and we'll do a check-in. I'm gonna wear it for a few hours. I'm gonna wear it for as long as I can, and then we'll check in at the end and see how it all held up. Right now, I really like how it looks. It's a very different kind of foundation for the drugstore, I feel like. It's not like anything I've tried from the drugstore. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna finish my makeup. All right, so I just finished my face makeup. I'm gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips with just a tissue. And I wanted to apply my lips on camera because Revlon sent me their new Revlon Kiss lip tints, cushion lip tints, I guess I should say, a while back, and I haven't had a chance to wear them yet. So I'm thinking of either doing a brighter pink or just a nude. I've swatched this nude before. Maybe we'll try the bright one first. Here's what the packaging looks like, and then you twist it up. I'm not sure how long this will take. Okay, here it comes. It's a really pretty raspberry pink shade. Let's try this out. It's a very strange applicator, but that's kind of fun. Kind of makes me want to try a little bit of a deeper one. I'm gonna take this one. Oh, by the way, that shade was Pink IRL. This one is Fancy Rose. I like this color. I just I'm gonna go out to dinner, and I don't know if it matches my jacket. I might end up going with the nude. Might as well try a couple shades though. I think these are actually supposed to stain your lips too. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, that one's really pretty. Don't get mad. I'm gonna try the nude. I really like this rose one though. Okay, the nude one is called Pretty Kiss. This is the lightest shade in the range. That's pretty too. I'm not gonna take this off, but I am gonna maybe mix it with the rose one so we get something in between. So it's supposed to look like a stain and feel like a lip balm, which I pretty much agree on. So I usually always set my makeup with a setting spray. I feel like I just want to see what it does on its own. I would normally smooth it over with primer water first, which I know would make this look really nice and dewy, but I really want to see how it looks on its own. So I'm going to wear it for as long as possible. You guys, again, I've been pre-filming like crazy, so it's going to be a late check-in. Here we are, my friends. It's 8:37 p.m. I tend to stay up pretty late, and so I'm hoping that I can get several hours of wear out of this. Here it is up close, right when it's done. The one thing that I'm noticing is it kind of looks funny on the tip of my nose. You can kind of see my pores through it, which isn't my favorite, but the rest of the face looks really good. I didn't have any problems blending out products over top. If you want to know exactly what's on my face, I will have it listed down below. So I will see you guys in a few hours for our check-in, and we will see how this makeup holds up.
It's really pretty.
I think it's nice.
Here's the thing, if people want full coverage glam, it's not going to be their favorite, but looking at it from right here, genuinely, it looks like your skin.
I like it.
I definitely think you should wear it again. It's really pretty.
My lips are stained a little.
It's really natural, very everyday, you know?
Yeah. Alright you guys, so I am back from my check-in. It is late. I'm exhausted. It is 2:32 in the morning. So this means that I've worn this foundation for about 6 hours now. I usually try to do like 7 or 8 hours. Hopefully this is kind of enough for this video. So, crazy things happened from the point from when I stopped the recording till now. Alright, let me explain. I had this thought before we went out to dinner. I was like, you know what? This is the PhotoReady Candid line. I should see how it looks under flash. And I don't typically do flash tests on foundations. Maybe I should in future foundations because I do think it's helpful and it's just interesting to know. So I was like, you know what? I bet this looks great in photos because it's called PhotoReady Candid. So I had my husband take a photo of me with flash and here's what it looked like. There was crazy flashback underneath my eyes and on parts around my cheeks, and I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was so crazy that the PhotoReady line, something in it had flashback. So we took a couple more photos and then it got me thinking. I didn't know what it was that was giving me flashback. So I actually went and found a review from That Taylor, I think her channel's name is. She had reviewed this foundation and she did a flash test and her skin looked great. So I was like, okay, it's probably not the foundation. It's either the concealer or the powder. So I just barely swatched the foundation, the concealer, and the powder on my hand, and I took a flash photo, and the powder is the culprit, my friends. The powder gives major flashback. So if you want to be actually candid for your photos and be photo ready, don't use the powder if you're gonna be in flash photography, okay? So that is a little fun fact that we discovered. Let's talk about the actual foundation. I got quite a few compliments from my husband tonight on this foundation, and I must say, I mean, look at it. It looks really nice on my skin, and I feel like somehow it's smoothed over everything, but it doesn't look heavy. I feel like it's worn really nicely. The natural oils in my skin have mixed well with it. I usually get a little bit of settling in the smile lines, and that's happening, but it's really not anything major. And I usually also get a lot of cakiness around the nose area, and that's happening slightly, but really not bad at all. It just looks like a second skin, and I actually really like how it looks. I definitely think that I'm going to be using the foundation, and I also loved this brush, which apparently won't be launched until next year, but when it does come out, you guys should definitely check this out because I love it. And then the concealer, I feel like the concealer looks nice as well under the eyes, so I'll probably use this again. It's not like my favoriteest concealer of all time, favoriteest, I don't know if that's a word, but it is a good concealer, and I did feel like the powder looked nice, and it made my complexion look really nice as well, but it's not good for flash photography, so I'll probably not wear that, and I'll probably just stick to the Candid foundation, and I'll use maybe another one of my current favorite powders like the Thrive Cosmetics one or the Lawless powder. I want to try it with that and see how it wears. Also, the lip colors left a stain. I feel like my lips are extremely dry though. I kind of want to add a little bit of lip balm to it to freshen it up much better. So overall, I feel like the foundation is actually really great. Based on this amount of time wearing it, I feel like it looks really, really great. The shade range is absolutely incredible, you guys. Again, there are 31 shades. Right off the bat. I think that launching with 31 shades is a really big deal, especially for the drugstore. I haven't really seen that in the past. I feel like now brands are starting to do that a little more with the CoverGirl foundation that just launched and things like that. So I really like the fact that there's a decent shade range. I think that's amazing. This is something that I would definitely wear on a daily basis. I feel like it's a really good my skin but better kind of look, and I feel like it's something that will wear off really nicely once it does wear off because there's not like that much on your face. Does that make sense? Like it sits on the skin really nicely, and so I feel like if you were to wear this throughout the day, you wouldn't have to worry about it breaking up and looking really funny. At least that's not what I've experienced so far with it. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this foundation. I'm honestly really shocked by Revlon right now. It's been a while since I've tried any Revlon foundation, so the fact that they just launched this and the fact that it's really good, and also it's free of so many not so good ingredients, so I really, really appreciate that as well, and the packaging gets a 10 out of 10 for me. So really enjoyed the foundation. I'm still going to try out the concealer, and I'll probably pass on the powder. Let me know in the comments below if there's another foundation that you guys want to see me review. I love doing foundation reviews. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love to have you join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays when I post my videos, you can click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll be notified every single time I post. So that's it, you guys. I love you all so much. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm exhausted. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye.